Hello, Internet, and welcome back for another episode of Tales from the Yawning Portal here on the Praetor's Rejects Twitch channel. I swear I know how to talk sometimes. I'm your DM, Jeff, also known as Kingbashman here on the channel. Around the circle here that you can see on the screen are my players, and they can go ahead and introduce themselves in no particular order.
We always have an order.
Yeah, but it's messed up on the screen.
Let's just make our way from Band-Aid to board.
All right. I am Loco. I play Bandal de Aiden, more affectionately known as Band-Aid, and he is a life cleric.
I am Caleb. I play Torrent, the Drunken Master, Water Genasi, and Monk. Not in that order.
What if it is in that order? My name's Alex. I play Verm, the Goblin Ranger, known as Sharkbait in chat. Verm is a very greedy goblin. That's about it.
Just say
Sam play Yin, the fallen ASMR fighter, kinda fighter, soon to be lycanthrope.
I'm Brian. I play Borg, the Bugbear Barbarian.
All right. So, does anybody want to do a recap of last session? I know there wasn't a whole lot going on, but
Sam is patient 0.
this is true. Let's see. Yenia finally found some information that she was seeking regarding being able to control and possibly master the lycanthrope curse that she is currently afflicted with. And the party heard word of a couple of high profile item disappearances that have basically led them back down into the Yawning Portal and to the base of a very large mountain. And that was pretty much where we left off. For anybody watching that is slightly confused or not putting the breadcrumbs together there, the party had just started the adventure known as White Plume Mountain. I can't wait. So, all right. So, that being said, somebody needs to mute their mic.
I think it's Sam.
What?
Something's going on in your background.
Yeah. I don't want to get up.
I completely understand that feeling. So everyone, you managed to get to the base of this extremely large mountain and you set up camp. I'm gonna say we'll pick up as you all are setting up camp. You all can take it away from there while I get maps and things pulled up.
We should do a watch.
So we're
I agree.
I need my beauty sleep.
What are you going to turn into? Beast and Princess and the Beast?
Not yet.
Or Beauty and the Beast? Not yet.
Band-Aid will
Princess
take
and the
first
Beast
watch.
is off an anime, bro.
I'll take the second watch.
I have the third.
Okay.
I'll take last watch.
Poor Torrent.
Yenny is like, oh,
Hey, we don't need the furry pink handcuffs yet, right?
I was gonna say-
No, not again.
Yenny is a little like Fiona from award-winning 3D animated movie Shrek. You know, we're gonna wake
Adrian
up.
McCarthy was at the Shrek premiere.
We're gonna wake up and she's gonna be a monster, and then we won't know it's her.
I'm
Well,
already a
maybe we
monster.
Maybe we. Whoa, okay, that was edgy.
Okay, Skrillex.
I'll take last watch.
Or Skillet.
I was thinking
whatever
more
it is.
skillet, but
Yeah, Skillet.
Mm,
Tomato,
yeah,
tomato.
fair enough. I was picking up what you were putting down.
I didn't.
Does Torrent ever really get anything that we put down?
No,
yeah,
not a word.
No.
It's all just a.
unless it's alcohol.
It's all just
forgets
a
it in the
hazy,
morning.
amber-colored blur.
Yeah.
Like the dare goggles.
That makes him better at combat, though. So you know.
Yeah, just to be clear, Bash, I have not taken the curse yet. I'm waiting until after the first full moon, so I have the longest amount of time.
Okay, that's fine.
This is tactical lycanthropy.
Yep,
Tactical.
and better for you guys. So
Yeah, go ahead. I mean,
Yeah, just hopefully you don't go down ever.
Yeah.
there's a lot of other things that could go wrong.
This isn't just lycanthropy. It's advanced. Okay, it's Jaguar. You know,
It's
ancient.
AP.
So we have our watch set.
Yep,
Yeah.
Yes. Bandit
Yes.
first, me second, Borg third.
we're just talking
Torrent
around the
last.
campfire till we
Singing our campfire song.
Yeah.
till we fall asleep.
You're in a real hurry to go to bed.
No, I'm in a real hurry for you to go to bed.
Oh, come on.
Well, that's okay. Probably should as well, since I'm last watch.
Okay. So let's see. Okay, so who? Okay, who was?
Bandolade.
Band-Aid was first. Vern was second, and
Borg was third.
okay. Okay, your all's night goes by uneventful, other than the random sounds of being out in the middle of nature. That's about all you hear. Band-Aid, it sounds like you're back at home, minus the roaring mountain that is behind you.
Feels good, man.
Feels good.
I never thought I'd hear that voice.
Right. Okay. So, and Borg had the third watch.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. As the sun is starting to rise, Borg, you notice off in the distance a silhouette of a humanoid and a couple of four-legged creatures off in the distance that are kind of slowly making their way towards your encampment.
Start to wake everybody up then. Just to be on the safe side.
Okay.
What
do you
is
want?
it?
We have company. Look. And I'll point in that direction.
I run off and hide behind a rock.
Band-Aid will get up off the ground, kind of dust himself off a little bit, and look in that general direction. Now they see two 7-foot plus silhouettes themselves.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been a 25. It didn't roll it for advantage.
Oh, that's right. You have the boots.
The boots. Yes. Trying the effect on me again to see if that.
There you go.
Something bugged with it. Well, I had it before. I just took it off.
Oh,
So this
that's
was in
why.
the morning, correct?
Yes.
I howl very poorly.
Mm-hmm. Yin howls not very well.
I got a loogie in my throat.
Auga.
Yeah. Auga.
Don't force it.
Damn cotton mouth.
It will come. Don't force it.
As everyone is doing this, the silhouettes make their way closer to your camp.
I'm just hiding.
Maybe
Chilling.
Borg, we should see what they want.
Agreed.
We'll walk out in the same direction that they're coming from.
Okay. You start walking out, and as you get about, let's say there's about 60 feet in between the two of you, you notice it's a humanoid in some very like well weathered and slightly tattered robes, carrying a large large staff that has a gnarled end on the top. I swear I know how to talk. And the four-legged creatures that were following him are a small herd of sheep.
As they approach, Band-Aid will kind of look around to see if there are previous signs of, I think they're hooves that sheep have, but anyway, see if there are any older signs of sheep droppings, whatever, to see if this is kind of like their normal routine of going around the mountain or in this area.
You can give me a survival check. You kind of give a quick glance over the area, and there's it looks like there's a worn path, but it's worn enough that if you know it's there, you can easily spot it. Like if you're familiar with the surrounding area, you know where this quote worn path is to follow. To like any strangers to the land, it's easily overlooked. You don't really find a whole lot of evidence of like prior animal activity, but the fact that you see a shepherd leading some sheep around right now, you kind of get the inclination that they're either heading to or from somewhere, and obviously they're taking a path around the mountain.
All right. I don't get any feelings, indication that this may be not met. May not be as it seems.
Not yet.
Oh, thank you.
No, I mean
Yet.
there's nothing that kind of triggers that sixth sense about you at the
All right.
moment.
A bandit.
Yes, you're not with me.
Oh, right. Didn't realize how far you'd gone away from us.
Yeah, we're about, I don't know, probably 60 feet from camp. Yeah.
Yeah,
Whoa.
at least.
Sorry. Guess I pictured the distance a little different.
As they start to draw near, I'll stop and kind of step to my left and kind of give them a little room between me and Borg so they can go through. And as they get within earshot, I will say something like, "Good morning. You seek a new field for your sheep."
The old man kind of looks up and is just slightly startled momentarily. Wasn't expecting to come across anybody, especially in this area. He's like, oh, strangers in the land. What brought you all here?
Well, we are on a quest. How well do you know these parts?
Ah, a quest, you say? Another party of adventurers. You see him kind of, he pulls his hood back on his cloak a little, or his robes a little bit, and you can just see the visage of an older human man. He's definitely not worse for wear, but you can tell he's definitely led a weathered life of a shepherd. He looks over at the mountain and he's like, here to tackle the feathered mound, are you?
Yes, is it so apparent? But yes, we, like others who have gone before, seek our fortunes in the mountain. You would not happen to know of a less dangerous route into the mountain, would you?
The only less dangerous route of the mountain is the exit route. That mountain is, rife with danger.
Yes, I would assume so, but just getting in without losing life or limb would be most excellent, if you understand my meaning.
Oh, absolutely. That's why we usually tend to just avoid the mountain and work our way around it. It adds a lot more travel, but a lot less dangerous.
Yes, you are much more studied and smart than I am, obviously. We will enter the mountain and seek our fortunes.
Do you know anything about this mountain, by chance?
We know nothing.
Oh,
We have only been sent on a quest to enter, and once inside, we will know what it is we seek.
is it just the two of you?
Well, one never gives away those kinds of things, just in case, if you understand my meaning.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just saying that strength in numbers will probably benefit you greatly.
Yes, well said. Yes, we have more in numbers and more in strength.
Very good. Very good. But you say you don't know, you haven't heard anything about this mountain? Like
No,
none of
but-
the legends that surround this place?
No, but if you are willing to share, we have a camp just down the path here. You are welcome to share some meager rations and possibly some coffee.
Oh. Yes.
That is, if you are willing to share what you know.
Oh, I'm always willing to pass along knowledge in the hopes that it may help other people make a more well-informed decision, or save them from danger itself. And he looks back over to his little flock of sheep. I believe we could afford to take a short break off of our feet.
Very well. Please accompany us this way. And he'll lead him back to the camp.
I'll pop out from out of the rock.
A goblin!
I shoot him in the foot. No.
Yes,
Yeah.
this one is harmless unless he looks over at Verm, unless you carry gold.
Do you?
Gold. I haven't seen this stuff in ages.
Good.
Well,
Insight check.
if your information is valuable, it will be worth some gold from me.
He's you see him kind of make his way over around the campfire, and he he kind of tends to the sheep and kind of sets a stake in the ground and puts some long leads on him so he doesn't have to go chase him down again. And he he sits down near, I'd say probably about 5-6 feet away from the campfire, enough to kind of warm up a little bit, but not get too warm. And he starts talking about the legend and the lore around this place. He's like, well, the name of this place is slightly misleading. It's known as White Plume Mountain. As you can see, the constant plume that it has around near its peak. However, it's not actually a mountain. It is an active volcano. And he's like, as far as the legends surrounding this place, have you ever heard of legend of a mad wizard named Raptus?
Band-Aid will look around at the group, and because he has not.
What's a mage?
No.
Those inclined with the arcane gifts.
So like Band-Aid.
He is inclined with divine gifts.
So like Band-Aid. No, just to give.
Sure, we'll go with that. Like your furbolg friend here. But slightly different. Anyway. I was like, well, over a millennium ago, this wizard Caraptus rose to power in the valleys of the northern mountains. Bringing local warlords under his thumb with gruesome threats that were fulfilled just often enough to keep the leaders in line. Under his overlordship, the influx of rapacious monsters and raids from the wild mountains decreased markedly, dwindled, and then almost stopped. Seeing this, the populace did not put up much resistance to paying him his heavy taxes and tithes, especially when stories were circulated of what happened to those who didn't. Any nobles who protested disappeared in the night and were replaced by the next in the line of succession, who was usually inclined to be more tractable than the previous lord.
How do you know so much about this guy? Are you him?
If I was him, you would be dead already.
Fair enough.
Gradually, as dissension was stilled, the taxes and levies became even more burdensome, until eventually the wizard was taking a great piece of everything that was grown, made, or sold in the valleys, including newborn, young of livestock. Around this time, numerous reports arose in the land concerning sudden madness, demonic possessions, and sightings of apparitions and undead. Furthermore, monstrous incursions into the settled lands began to increase as raiding parties of humanoids assaulted villages, and evil and fantastic monsters appeared from nowhere to prey upon the harried peasants. At the height of this unrest, Raptus' tax collectors came forth with word of a new levy. 1/3 of all newborn children were henceforth to be turned over to the Mad Wizard. This edict turned out to be the tipping point, as the people rose up to overwhelm the wizard's lackeys and marched upon his keep, where, led by a powerful and good cleric and his ranger acolytes, they destroyed his final guardians, The great wizard barely managed to escape, accompanied only by his personal bodyguard, in company of deranged and fanatical evil gnomes. He fled to the cities of the south and the west, but wherever he went, his reputation preceded him, and he was unable to stay anywhere for long. Once again, moving north, he came to the shores of the Lake of the Unknown Depths, where he heard tales about a haunted White Plume Mountain. After investigating further, he at last found the refuge he was looking for in the tangled maze of volcanic tunnels beneath the cone. He and his gnomes vanished into the shadow of the plume, and humankind heard no more of this evil wizard. He takes a sip of his coffee. He's like, reportedly, that was almost 1,300 years ago from today.
So Durnan was about 60.
Probably. And he looks back over to you, Band-Aid, and he's like, so what was this quest that brought you here again?
Well, the quest does not matter. Suffice to say, we plan to deal with this evil and rid it, not only of the mountain, but of this land.
Well, whatever reasons that brought you here to this area, I hope for the sake. No, there's no way it could be Caraptus again. I mean, after 1,300 years, there's no way it could be him. But if strange things are interfering in human affairs, I wonder what's going on inside of that mountain.
Well, you are welcome to accompany us to find out.
Oh, no. I am but a simple shepherd.
Yes,
He's
I
an age.
jest with you. I jest. No one would be here to tend to your sheep, and a fine flock you have as well.
Ah, thank you.
So, the last that was ever heard of this wizard was, you say 1,300 years ago, yes?
Yes, the legend of Caraptus. The words say, well, you know how things get slightly altered and somewhat muddled throughout the ages, but yep. Supposedly that was around 1,300 years ago.
So he's dead?
I mean, one would think. I don't know of anybody that can live 1,300 years.
Well, some
Darren.
elves can.
Some humans can too that are bartenders.
A bartender, you say?
Yeah.
Did he carry a big
Do you know-
great
do you know?
sword?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, that old fool is still alive.
How old?
Careful now, Verm. That's a loaded question.
How old do you think he is?
Oh, I have no idea. I myself am almost a century myself.
And how young were you when you found out about Durnan?
Oh, I was an older child, but not quite a wee lad.
If
In-
your years are nearly a century, then surely you have not tended sheep your whole life. Something tells me that you too were once an adventurer. Perhaps even you tried to deal with this Caraptus.
was an adventurer once, and then I took an arrow to the knee. Uh, no, I wasn't always a shepherd. I started off on an adventurer's life many ages ago. But I chose to leave that behind for a more peaceful life.
Is this guy Thanos?
Snap your fingers and find out.
Everybody disappears. Just
Half
gone.
the party is gone.
Is Toby left?
Oh, he's wearing your armor now.
No. That's some big armor for him to wear. Fair enough.
Oh, thank you for the resub and Genghis Kin. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the rejects.
Is there anything, whether it be legend or just story handed down from man to man, of how to defeat this one should we see him inside of the mountain?
Oh, well. If it is indeed Caraptus, then I'm afraid to say what foul magics could be at play there. Keeping somebody alive for 1,300 years in the middle of a volcano is... Oh, I'd rather not think about it.
Yes, well, unfortunately, we must think about it, and if we should encounter him, we must deal with him.
Caraptus, legend says, was a formidable mage in his own right, but he never ever battled alone. He was always very fond of having guards and guardians in place.
Although that is not much information, it is helpful to know that we will not be dealing with him alone.
This is a lot of foreshadowing.
Yeah, all I can say is, if everything is still... I mean, nobody really knows what Caraptus was up to inside that volcano. At least nothing that I've heard.
Yes.
But from what the legends say, the best bit of advice I can give you, should you choose to continue to venture inside of the volcano, is expect the unexpected.
That is almost a conundrum in itself.
I know.
To expect the unexpected, yes. By the way, I have this note that was given to us, and he'll hand him the note, the poem, the note, whatever you want to call it. What do you make of this? Does anything here ring a bell to you?
Ring a bell, ring a bell.
Yingadurgan.
Oops, wrong button. He starts reading over. He's like, search ye far, search ye near. North past forest, farm, and furrow. Go to the feathered mound. Well, you've already arrived there.
Yes, that's what we supposed.
Huh. Then what is the context of this note from?
The context is this is basically the map to what we are seeking. You asked what our quest is. This is the quest. We must figure it out, as I told you, once we are inside the mountain.
Right. Slave or send him.
Is there any way you can send us the note again? Because I've been trying to look for it, I cannot find it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And he looks at the bottom of it, and he's like, "Oh, this isn't an old note. This is recent."
As far as I know, it could be 1 year old. It could be 1,001 years old. We were not privy to that. We were given this note and the direction to the mountain, and that was all.
Well, they're talking about that it happened soon, right?
Yeah, you all were passed along the information that where the weapons and artifacts disappeared from, these notes showed up.
Right. I'm not trying to give him everything.
Right.
Does he happen to know what the symbol at the bottom of the note means?
He looks down at it and he's like, "Huh. The reason I ask is supposedly this right here is the symbol of Caraptus himself."
That is what I assumed when you told us of this evil wizard.
Oh, crap.
It is his invitation, I believe, to party with him.
It sounds more like a quest of riddles and a challenge.
Indeed it does, yes.
Well, all I
Which
can
we
say,
probably plan to meet it, yes.
right. Hopefully nobody is afraid of getting a little warm, because apparently it's going to get quite fiery in there.
Well, I will tell you, this is not our first adventure together. We have lost some along the way, but I believe we have refortified ourselves with good individuals. And he looks about the group with a knowing eye. But we thank you for your concern.
Oh.
We do not mean to rush, but could you at least point us in the right direction for this, the entrance or the exit, as you so rightly put it?
Yes, as soon as I can find it.
The old man says.
Yes, let me.
Wait, young whippersnappers.
And your
Consumes a
story
long
was
rest.
well rehearsed, if not read, word for word. Very, very well done.
Sounded like Wizards of the Coast.
Who are these wizards you speak of?
They lie on the coast.
Yes, they live on the coast.
Could this
They
guy
live on the
like?
coast.
Could this guy point us to the nearby town as well?
The town is a couple days away.
Well,
Could you point us-
in an emergency? It could be useful.
Could you point us to the nearest place to get alcohol for Torrent?
Yeah, that's really what this is about. It's
Yeah.
just not saying it. In an emergency, it can, you never,
I think this old guy's parched, Torrent. Why don't you give him your water skin?
that's not a good idea.
Band-Aid will reach into his pouch, and he will give the old man 1 gold piece.
Toby takes it.
Band-Aid chokes out Toby.
Does Toby squeak when you squeeze him?
Only out the back end.
Oh.
Toby.
I don't
It's
like that
unnecessary.
He
idea.
will thank him very much for his time, his company, and his the information, and that we hope to see him again on our exit.
We hope
Maybe
to see him
we'll-
on the way in when we fight him.
Maybe we'll live to see this guy.
He might outlive us.
True.
He probably will.
Yeah, probably. I mean, Yen's like already at like half her age.
No, I'm not.
Why is this Verm? Why do you keep saying this?
Okay, I found it.
She turned into a grandma.
It's just blatantly not true.
38.
The only possible entrance that I know into the volcano is, I personally have not ventured through there, but there is a cave on the south slope, and he points in a direction. It's known as the Wizard's Mouth. So named that way 'cause it appears that the cave actually seems to breathe. Of course, it's the steam work. It exhales like a large cloud of steam, and then the air current draws it back into the cave. But you know how people are with their namings of things.
Yes, those that fear and give fearful names.
Well, there was Blazing Dale, Stonetooth, Glitterhame. This isn't the most unusual name.
This is true.
Yeah.
So with that, we will finish our coffee.
Where did you get that from?
Morning stretches.
Morning stretches.
That's
No.
The
Get what
torrent.
from?
The coffee. That coffee is like
Yeah, we
the
can make
devil's
coffee
liquid
out
to
of
torrent.
anything.
It
Yeah,
does the opposite of.
Where do you get all the
what
alcohol
torrent
from,
means.
Torrent?
We discussed
Don't-
this. He has a bag of holding with
We don't
like 18.
question these things. Just keep that coffee away from me.
Okay.
It
Why?
does the
Wait,
opposite.
what's-
It does the
what's-
opposite of what I want a drink to do.
Don't want to mix your uppers and downers.
So
What if it
as
was
we,
alcoholic coffee?
As
Irish
we break
coffee.
camp and put out the fire, make sure the fire's out, we kind of head towards. Band-Aid will pet each one of the sheep on the head as we head our way out.
Okay.
Hand passes
Every single
straight
one.
through it.
How many sheep are there? Yeah, just stabs you in the hand.
The sheep
There was a reason.
isn't real. It was an illusion. The old man is
Yep.
like, you shouldn't have done that. now I really have to kill you.
Yes, my name is Garaptus. Don't touch my
Yeah.
sheep.
Don't touch my sheep. There's about you'd say probably about 9 or 10 sheep.
Do they look like they make a good meal?
Oh,
No more than Toby.
don't eat the old man's sheep. This is all he has left in life, I would imagine.
What do you mean? He has three like ancient weapons in his disposal.
Yeah, and he knows like some old adventurers from an
Maybe one
amazing
of them was
quest from back in
Durnan.
the day.
Speaking of weapons, does
Yeah.
his staff show any
That's a good
like
question.
magical
Magical
properties?
properties. Yeah.
or is it scarred from battle?
It's got some dents and some marks. It looks like probably from fending off like other wild animals from a flock of sheep, but it doesn't appear to be really battle worn.
Oh, so he's a monk then. I see.
So he's easy pickings, right? Not
The
just
shepherd, then.
Shepherd, monk. It's basically the same thing. You just go out into the woods and don't talk to anybody.
and you just go to every bar and socialize while drinking.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, quietly.
Quietly.
And
In a sense,
challenge
kind of
Durning to
way.
a drinking
Corner.
contest.
Yeah.
Well, not
Well, it
my
was
first
more of-
choice,
it was
but I'm
more
glad we
Dern
came
and-
out.
It was more dirt and challenging, to be fair.
That's true. He goes to, he stands up and addresses you, Band-Aid. He's like, I appreciate the coffee and the conversation, but we should start to continue to make our way. Before too long, the daylight will set. Probably
Yes.
won't make it to town. And he takes the gold coin that you gave him, and he's like, "Oh, this is much appreciative," but he puts it into his pocket, and he reaches into another one, and he's like, "I can't just accept that." And then he pulls out, it's like a ball of wool that's kind of tied up with some twine and string, and hands it to you.
It's a red bead from a necklace that he pulls out of his pocket.
Is it your custom to pay for a gift? Because the gift is no longer a gift once it's paid for.
Around here, there's a saying that no good deed goes unpunished, which is very strange, because a good deed shouldn't be punished anyway, but...
Yes, I would agree with that very well.
Yeah.
I will not offend you. I will take your gift in return. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ta-ta, farewell.
You see him kind of like tap
Absolutely.
his staff on the ground and makes a couple of strange animal noises, and the sheep start to follow him. And he...
We're off to see the wizard.
A wonderful Wizard of Oz.
That's a cool trick.
I wish I could do those with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh boy.
So we will, with that, we will head toward the direction he told us, the entrance, or the, what do you call it, the wizard's breath.
Okay. So you head over to the area that is known as the Wizard's Mouth.
That's right, wizard's mouth, sorry.
Okay. It'll take not about too long. It's judging from where he pointed, you're looking at guesstimating probably about 2 to 3 miles away.
Okay. So maybe mid-morning, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, we'll get there.
Yeah.
Am I wrong, Sam?
You're right. Okay, so you eventually make your way over there. As you're approaching the cave, you hear like a loud whistling noise that kind of coincides with the wind cycle. It's slightly drowned out by the sound of the continuous roaring of the plume. But And sure enough, as you're sitting there watching as you approach this cave, it looks like it's breathing with the steam exiting out, and then the wind current, pulling it back into the mouth of the cave. It looks like the cave is breathing. Of course, it's just steam and air, but people are weird.
Well, it's probably okay. Hopefully not some massive dragon or something.
Would it be the first time?
Yeah.
No.
The first time. It won't be the last.
Anybody else notice how this note says you must do battle with the beast in the boiling bubble?
Mm-hmm.
Steam,
just,
volcano, magma pits.
Yes, I have read that. The old one, the shepherd, said the mark is from this wizard, so possibly he has written this to scare off those who are not as possibly foolhardy as we are.
If you want, I can make us really sneaky when we enter.
That is always a welcome thing, little one.
You just have to be within 30 feet of me, but... So how long is it going to take us to get to the cavern?
Not very long. I mean, you can see the mouth of the cave now.
Well, when we get there, I will cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
As soon as we're entering. So I'll just do the effect now.
Sure.
And then you want the stealth checks?
If anybody's trying to be stealthy, sure.
I didn't roll at advantage again, that's weird.
Why not? Better than just
roll it
know.
again in case. Nope.
Better than just charging in full blast.
Hold on.
Guess I'm changing my dice.
I've seen a lot of single digits.
I mean, it's still double digits though. We're still in the 20s.
I'll take
Did
it.
roll like a 150 on my 20d20.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little concerning.
And the madman didn't change his dice color.
Oh,
Oh,
ain't no colors that I want.
We're all very pastel. Very nice.
looking like a box of crayons. I like it.
Apply the effect again, Alex.
Yeah, we'll do. 1 second.
Oh yeah.
And
I do with the torrent. That's not right.
yeah, very safe.
There we go.
And
I'll try it again real quick.
Yeah, just
Pass me
try
the
rolling
boots.
it again.
I can just start clicking advantage for now. We can figure this out later.
Vern puts the boots in my hands and then just takes them right back out again. Like, here you go. Never mind.
Don't know why it's not doing it. Hold on. Okay, let's see what. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. It's fine. I'll just remember to click advantage.
Okay, so you all approach the mouth of this cave, and you start to notice, again, the cave seems like it's breathing, exhaling a large cloud of steam, and then slowly being sucked back into being sucked back into the mouth of the cave. This cycle seems to take place about every 30 seconds. You'll notice that the cave, at least the opening of it, appears to be about 8 foot in diameter. Do you all venture into the cave?
I
Yeah.
say,
What
out
is
of
it?
character, but I guess
Oh.
part as Band-Aid, that we go in as it inhales and not as it exhales.
Why is that?
Well, steam can be hot. It can burn your flesh.
Yeah, well. Yeah. Seen some pretty terrible things happen to Zosa.
Right?
That is true. It's the reason why
Mainly-
she retired.
Mainly steam-related attacks, or boiling water, or acid. Had that been me, it would have been okay. But
Hey, I'm resistant to acid too.
hey, we are the acid resistance club now. Everybody else, you're all losers.
I will keep that in mind when you are on the ground, bleeding out.
Please don't.
Or
I'm acid
getting
resistant,
Resistance to the heavens and the necrotic energy.
Well,
Not lycanthropy though.
is there?
Soon.
I've got to double check something real quick. Do I have sand?
Pocket sand?
Yes, I need pocket. I need pocket sand. Yes, I have 6 bags of sand. This is important. If there is a lot of steam in here, I could be useful for once and make it go bye-bye for a little while.
Can I ask why you have 7 bags of sand?
Yeah,
6, I said, not
6.
7.
My bad. The one
6.
extra.
Because they were free. And nobody was guarding them. So
Okay.
they fell into my pocket.
So your little orphan hands grubbed them up.
Well, not gonna lie, one of my bonds is that if it's more important, it's not stealing if I need it more than someone else.
That's something a true orphan would believe.
It's-
I don't think that's how that works.
what do you mean? That's it. I was born this way. I didn't
was-
make it.
Sand need.
Just how I was born with a fascination with gold. It just happens.
Arguably, the most expensive part is the string keeping the bag closed.
Why?
Oh, jeez.
Try it again, Alex.
Okay. That
There he
works.
goes. All right.
We want to take that one instead.
Nope.
That's a
28.
roll to 28 though. Yeah.
At least the effect works now, so that's good. All right. So you all approach. You all make your way into the mouth of the cave.
Yep, on the inhale.
Okay. You'll notice that the cave is about 8 feet in diameter and appears to be at least 40 feet long. The ceiling and the walls of this cave are slick with condensed steam that runs down them. The floor is covered with several inches of fine muck.
Several inches, huh?
Baby feet.
It reminds me of the it reminds me of the big slide, where we almost fell into the pit, Borg. We should try to not fall down here.
Agreed.
Might be a good idea.
Pimp walk.
Pimp walk. Pimp walk through the
for
cave.
stability.
Pimp walk through the muck.
All right. So what do you all do?
Tread with care.
Move forward.
Move forward cautiously, carefully,
Okay.
quietly.
Near the end of the cave, near the roof, there's a long horizontal crevice about a foot wide. You notice that the air is sucked into this crack at great speed, creating that loud whistling noise that you had been hearing inside of this cave.
Mental note. Keep pushing on.
Shortly after you pass that horizontal crevice near the end of the cave, you find a wall, cave wall.
I don't want to go through the crevice.
Why not?
Perhaps a wall is not a wall.
Floor is not a floor.
The roof isn't a roof.
And Toby isn't a frog.
How dare you?
Clearly some otherworldly intelligence disguised as a frog.
Probably.
Saying that, Band-Aid will try to see if he can tell if it's
Yeah.
fake
I will
wall,
assist.
false wall, whatever.
Okay. Is anybody else doing anything?
I'll assist Band-Aid.
I
Chilling, I guess.
I'd be
Waiting to
watching
see
our
what
rear.
they find out.
Okay. Band-Aid, roll investigation with advantage.
Get him, cleric.
You examine the cave walls. You don't find anything out of the ordinary. They all appear to be, I mean, granted, kind of slimy, condensed with steam and saturated, but they all appear to be solid cave rock.
Does anyone here have the light spell? We can
Yeah.
possibly
God.
cast it on a stone and drop it into the crevice.
well, I have a
The crevice
Pouch of
is
glowing
up
goo.
above you.
Oh, it's above.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll
Is,
just
is
let-
it wide enough for people to fit in?
Oh no, it's
Oh, no.
about
Okay,
a
good.
foot wide.
I could fit. Just Toby could
yeah,
fit.
yeah, maybe Toby could fit. I don't know if you'd want to send him. That'd probably be a one-way mission.
It's like Guardians of the Galaxy where Baby Groot's like pressing the button. It's
Oh
like,
god,
don't
yeah.
press this, it'll blow up everything.
another reference that I don't get.
Uncultured swine.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Right. So it just seems to end right here, huh?
Sure.
Band-Aid will pick up a stone or whatever, if I can find one, and throw it in front of us where the wall ends to see if it just bounces off or goes through.
Yeah, you have no problem finding small rocks where you're at. You pick one up and you lob it at the wall, and it bounces off the wall and lands with a kind of like a splash thud into the muck, and kind of sinks down a little bit.
The note says we must burrow.
Oh, come
Saying the floor's not a floor.
This is a possibility. It could be nothing but muck.
Search.
Take a deep breath.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
If I'll take out, hold on, what do I have? I'll take out one of my scimitars, because they're about 2.5 feet ish in length on the blade,
Mm-hmm.
and start sticking it down into the ground. Does it go pretty easily for that entire distance to the hill?
It goes pretty easily for a couple of inches, and then you hit rock.
Okay. Can I go around the entire cave floor and see if it's all rock?
Sure.
I'll do that.
You spend quite a while because you're essentially just walking and stabbing the ground with your sword over the entirety of a 8-foot wide, 40-foot long cave. I will say that you all notice that dusk is starting to approach. And eventually, Yinia, you at this point, you've been doing this for so long, you just kind of got like a muscle memory, like a routine, like a pattern, a rhythm going. You're not even really thinking about it. You're just like, as you're just walking and poking the ground, just kind of thinking about other things, and then as you get near the back, near where that crevice was, you ding.
Like metal on metal?
Like metal on metal.
I'll use the blade to like wipe out as much of the path or the muck as I can, so it's in a wider path to dig down those couple of inches.
Yeah, you can do that, but you'll also notice that as you like kind of scoop away like one scoop of the muck, it kind of slowly starts filling in again, because the entire floor is pretty much this muck. Yeah.
Why don't you just reach down for it?
Yeah, that was my next plan. Firm.
Oh, well, do we see you doing this?
Probably.
I mean, we'll probably hear the
if I did, then I would jump in and help you.
What have you found yet?
Metal on metal. There's something on the floor here.
Oh, well done. Well done.
Chinese? I put my hand through it.
Not shiny.
Feel around for a handhold. Maybe it's a door. Or a hatch.
Or a hatch.
Yeah, there you go.
Trap door.
It's the secret escape hatch.
Or death. Or landmine. One of the two.
That's correct. This is bedroom ceiling panel.
Yeah. You kind of dig around. Yin, you do notice that as you keep trying to scoop away some of this muck, that it doesn't fill in like instantaneously. Like you could probably scoop it away and then like place some of the cave rocks around it to kind of stop it from filling back in.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. You do that and you clear off this couple of inches of muck off the top layer of this hatch that you seem to have found. You do find a a rusted iron ring set in the middle of it. It does look like a trapdoor of sorts, or like a hidden hatch, but it has been underneath of muck for quite a long time. It doesn't appear like it's going to be an easy thing to open, but
Org, I need your strength.
Borgo walk
Once
over.
again asking for your strength. Strength help.
Borg will go over and attempt to open it. Athletics.
Just strength check
I will assist.
with advantage. You you kind of set yourself down, you grab a hold of that ring and you go to yank up on it thinking it's just gonna be easy, and you're struggling, you're groaning, and it doesn't budge.
I have a crowbar.
I have strength.
Even better. Get in there, Verm. Go.
Assist me with your crowbar.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Same, just strength
But
check.
if this
with
thing
advantage.
flies out and hits you in the face,
Things happen in life.
Borg will laugh.
Oh.
Yo, the little goblin fucking.
Borg,
Well, you know,
to
there's
your
a crowbar.
dismay, Verm reaches
Not the first
down
time.
with the assistance of Torrent's crowbar and pops the trapdoor open. Just barely.
Band-Aid slaps him on the back. Oh, that was embarrassing.
oh,
Whenever I do something like this, I just hear in my mind, "You're amazing,"
You're awesome.
you're awesome.
or "You're
You-
awesome." One of
You
the two.
Verm are amazing and awesome.
Yes. Okay.
He's
All
never
right.
gonna let that go.
No.
No.
You
finally
open
said-
it up and you look down, Verm, and directly beneath you is a 20-foot square vertical shaft and what appears to be the beginning of a spiral staircase that leads down.
There's a spiral staircase going down here. About 20 feet of a shaft, too. Is there like a ladder there, or is it just straight drop?
Define ladder.
Something to.
There's something there that used to resemble a ladder.
Okay.
But it's been there for a while.
It's been there for like 1,300 years.
I can't see a
Yeah.
thing. Does anyone have a torch?
We have.
Oh, I have torches.
We have a light spell.
Yes.
We do have a light spell, and I can cast it where we need it.
Well, I could. Yeah, okay. I've got these dusty torches in my bag. I've had them since the first episode.
Haven't needed them.
Go
Well, the
ahead.
question
Go
is,
ahead and strike one
since-
up then.
Question is,
Spark up.
Since it's turning night, do we want to rest, or do we want to go down now?
I do not believe
Probably.
we will be able to tell the difference between night and day if we go down. If you are
Yeah.
tired, we will rest.
We can just squat here in the mud if you want. That's
I mean,
Just go down out of the mud and then we will rest.
if we do that, I could cast the stealth spell again. I can only cast it 2 times a day.
Can we just tie a rope off on one of these larger cave rocks and
Yeah.
throw it down?
We could.
Or like, do we still have those pythons?
I do. I was just
We could
about to say.
Hammer one of them in the wall.
Yeah, I could. I'll shovel a little bit of the mud into the hole until I have some exposed rock, and I'll use my hammer and a python to make a peg for a rope to hang on.
This is when we find out the the walls are magical.
Do enough damage with the piercing to destroy the magical item known as
Just
Pebble.
blows
Kill
up.
us all.
I deal crit damage to the atom directly below the python. Big explosion, and we all die.
You do 1 point of damage to the inside of the dragon's throat as you put the.
Oh, cool. This is just like that scene in a Star Wars.
What's Star Wars?
Oh, you know, the thing with the space and
Yeah.
not the turtles.
Not the turtles.
All right. So anyway, what are you all doing to traverse the 20-foot shaft?
Just a rope and pipe.
I was being
sounds good.
serious.
Yeah, do a Python and tie off.
I could just fall, and then there's a possibility I might not fall.
Hell yeah, let's go. Just a big. If we just shovel enough mud into the
Cowabunga!
hole,
No,
it
just-
should break our fall, shouldn't it?
Stop.
Make our own water slide.
You know, mud's pretty therapeutic. It's the ultimate blend of earth and water. There's a
I
bit
think-
of a, you know.
I take mud and throw it at Torrance face.
How's
that
that
therapeutic?
therapy?
Here we go again.
I don't hate that.
Okay.
You know, I like getting mud in my face because you know what? It's good for my skin. And you know what? Doesn't taste that
Oh
bad
my
either.
God.
just kidding. I will say the thing about the skin though. It's good for my skin, Verm. Something that you could use.
I'm a goblin.
Very, very ugly.
What kind of
goblin.
constitution save would that be?
I don't even know. Eating mud. I don't know what kind of constitution save that
eating-
would be.
That's an
Eating, like,
intelligence
fine-
check at that point.
Yeah, I'd
yeah,
say an
eating
intelligence
fine
check.
muck out of an 1,300-year-old cave.
Well, you gotta think. So the minerals dripping through are actually gonna be really healthy for you.
We
You
all
and Bandit
ate
are sleeping
dirt as
outside
a
the
kid.
cavern.
As is the bat guano that.
Yes.
I think we could take this stuff and sell it to the citizens of Waterdeep for quite
No.
a bit.
Put it in
Good
your
idea.
water skin.
I don't think I want to let the goo out. I think I want to keep it in.
All right.
We should probably put it somewhere safer than a water skin, to be honest.
All right. So you drive a python in at the top and secure a rope to it.
Yeah.
So you all have a rope to assist you for the 20-foot drop.
Yes, sir.
That would be.
What
a
checks are we
short
needed?
one.
The fact that it's like maybe a 2 or 3 foot by 3 foot square, like however big the trap door is, straight down. I mean, if you fall, I mean, you angered some deity somehow, so I'm not even going to bother making you all roll for it.
Oh,
So
it's just 20
Some
feet. I
deity.
think Torrent could just jump it.
Parkour.
you probably could.
I probably
Not,
could too.
not going to though. No unnecessary risks here.
Right. I mean, technically,
there are
everybody could
certainties.
just jump it. Torrent would be the only
Yeah.
one not able to take damage.
Well, I might not.
You don't have room to
I-
glide.
I would if I could
No, I
see.
don't.
I can't see down there right now. So
Light a torch
you
and
know,
jump.
That's. I don't like your suggesting it. I don't. If you didn't suggest it, I maybe would be inclined
That's
to
how.
do so.
That's how he falls to Faerun's core.
I have an idea. If somebody cast light on.
Why don't we just cast it on a rock and throw it down?
Yeah, we'll do. Or do we have rocks?
You're in a cave.
I pick up a nice quality rock. You know, good build quality. There's a lot of rock in this rock, and I ask for somebody to cast light on it.
You can fit so much rock inside this rock.
Amp slaps roof of rock.
I cast light on Torrent's forehead.
Yes,
Cowabunga! Just
that's awesome. Oh no!
Oh
Well, the
no,
rock, though.
the praetor
He's
is
our beacon
here.
of hope.
Stuff. Why
And he
would
is
you be
very
tired,
tired.
for? I mean, surely you didn't have like a 12, 14 hour stream day or anything today.
what's Gary Con? Just
Zombie mode. Yeah, as you can see, Duff, I'm wearing the new shirt. It's a very nice shirt. Very nice shirt.
Where
Very
can I get
nice.
one of those?
Or give up like a weekend of your life.
I do that every weekend I work.
Only a weekend?
We need more. I need more Praetor shirts. I'll pay.
Well, you can order some off of the Stream Elements
Yeah, the merch store.
but
Yes.
they're not the same
They're
ones.
similar, but
they're similar,
That's
but
fine.
they're slightly different.
I'll just frame this one I've got, hang it right there where my calendar is.
Okay. Okay. So
well, new store coming up next week. Nice.
yeah. Duff, is it going to be the Printify store or a different site, or one of the 18 million options that are out there? Printful, that's the one. Print something. Anyway, so yeah, people keep an eye out on that. So Yin, you cast light on this rock that has a lot of rock to it. Torrent, you will yes, I'm for that, Duff.
Ooh.
You have a cave rock that is glowing bright in your hand.
I will hold it over the, what was it, 2x2 hatch hole?
Ish, 2.5. Just think of like a
Yeah.
trap door.
I will just drop it straight down.
You drop it straight down. It falls straight down. You see the light goes down, and it lands like where the end of your rope is kind of like messily coiled on the ground, and it lands there, and you can see the top of the spiral staircase that descends downward.
Okay. And no terrible creepy crawlies or monsters have come into the light to attack it?
Not yet.
Then I say we go.
Well, they don't want a rock. They want flesh.
But the rock is glowing though.
It's a rock.
It's a good rock.
Defending the rock.
I'll go first. Down the rope. Do I need you want to check or something?
No, it's the risk is not high enough to really warrant a check.
It's negligible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zzz. Straight at the bottom. Pick up the rock and hold it up over my head to try to get a better look around.
Really about the only thing you see is carved out cave wall and a spiral staircase that descends downward.
Do you not have dark vision?
I don't.
No, he doesn't.
My water
He's
generosity.
lame.
I'm gonna head down.
What I do have though is the ability to create or destroy water sometimes, which is extremely situational. But we don't talk about that.
That darkness isn't water.
I can swim and breathe underwater. You know, that has been extremely useful that one time.
Yeah, where you got drowned by a water elemental.
Yeah, that was cool. Twarn't the drowning that killed me, 'twas the crushing.
Well, I'll head
Of
down
which
and
I
I'll
am
look
not
around
resistant.
and see if I see anything moving. The cubbies. Since I can see.
Okay.
Hey, Verum, if I put this rock in Toby's mouth, do you think he would hold on to it?
Maybe his whole, like, he would just glow. Maybe Toby would be a torch.
That's a good idea. like a headlamp.
Yeah, like a headlamp. Maybe if he opened his mouth, he could, like, direct the light.
I'll just hang on to it for now.
Okay.
I don't want to
Does
risk it.
the spiral staircase have anything lurking around on it? Doing like a perception check or?
Nope. It just it seems like it descends down pretty far. It appears to be badly rusted, but also still sturdy. You'll notice that the air inside this passageway for now is really warm and humid, and maybe not to you, Verm, but let's see, Torrent's the only other one down there. The air seems rather foul.
Why wouldn't it seem foul to me?
Verm,
Because you're a goblin.
did you did you fart? Just
No, the smell brings me back to like childhood memories.
have you already ruined your new coat?
No, look at it. Look at this coat.
You
see this coat?
Of foul.
It's pretty tacky.
Pimp walk.
I said it.
All right, so do you all descend down the stairs?
Yeah,
Can I-
Band-Aid will go last.
Can I identify the smell?
Cave
Sorry.
water.
It's just cave water. All right.
Muck
then.
for
Come on
1300
down, come on
years.
down, everybody.
Yeah.
It's pretty safe. Ish.
1,300-year-old stagnant cave water.
That's a vintage. I think.
Jesus.
Might have to taste a little bit.
So strong.
Jokes on us on a water genasi. He actually gets you drunk on water, not alcohol. Alcohol
He
is
can
his
turn
normal
water into alcohol. He is Faerun's version of Jesus.
No worries.
That's a big responsibility that I'm not ready to undertake.
All right. Anyway, you all descend. You reach the bottom of the stairs with a splash. The floor is submerged beneath a foot of water. You also notice floating on the water are splotches of green and white subterranean algae.
Mm.
I heard
We have
that's
some-
pretty vintage too.
We have something like that in the sewer. It's good eating.
No.
So is
Don't
the
touch
floor? I don't know if you said misspoke. Is the floor metal here?
No, it's under a foot of water.
Okay. I don't know.
Think
You said,
cave
you said it was rusty metal a second ago, and I was like,
The
what?
staircase.
This
You
is-
said it was
this-
rusty.
This
yeah.
is new.
The staircase was about 100 foot.
Oh,
Upstairs.
gotcha. Well, I'm liking this
Freebird, and
already so
I
far.
push Torrent down the stairs. No.
Am I
Fucking
really leading the
roll.
way? The guy who can't see?
You have
Yeah.
you have a glowy rock.
Yeah, but I think everybody else can see further than what the rock lights up.
Definitely,
You're
but you
in
should go
water.
first. Yeah, you're in your home turf.
Is this what we're going? Is this what we've devolved into? Let Waterman do water thing? I don't like it.
Are you
That
really
makes
gonna
the
tell
most
Aquaman?
sense.
Are you really gonna tell Aquaman don't go in water?
He's got a point.
I'm not Aquaman. I'm more like
Aqua bitch.
Dasani?
I was gonna say liquor genasi, but you know-
Liquor genasi.
That's true.
Fine,
Or-
I'll take the lead.
Why don't we have Borg go first? He's a great axe.
Oh yeah.
Should be right back.
No. Lead the way.
Borg.exe has stopped working.
Is there anything I can? I don't know, man. I need to fix this rock to something or get light casted on something.
You have a
better.
sling.
I'll cast light on your forehead like I do every other time we're in a dungeon.
Did you just do it on the? No, I guess the rock's okay.
Do it on his fist, so whenever he punches somebody, they get blinded. It's like a flashbang.
Blinded by the
By
light.
the light.
There's something like that. Ooh, I can. Oh well. Yeah, I guess to the stairs. Does
The window.
Does it kind of go up to this? I don't understand how the room is set up. The stairs are just. Is there water rushing down the spiral staircase, or is it kind of like a pool around a rise that goes into the stairs?
Okay. Again. Trapdoor, 20-foot square shaft. The top
Yes.
of the spiral staircase that descends downward. It descends downward for about 100 feet. The end of the stairs, where the floor is under a foot of water.
Oh, I see. So we're already at the bottom of the stairs then.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Expediency.
That's the part I missed. I was expecting to have to actually do that.
Step in the water. What's the worst part? You drown? Oh, wait.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll touch the water to see if it's see how vile it is.
May I suggest we avoid what appears to be algae on the surface? It could be poisonous.
It's a good idea.
I'm going to guess, Jeff, that it's been past an hour since we entered the cave mouth.
Yeah, definitely by this point, yeah.
I'll take the effect off.
Is the water's not overly hot or
Warm?
It's warm. Well, I guess I'll walk into the water.
Did you pee in the water?
Being careful to avoid careful to avoid the algae.
This might be where the boiling bubbles come from.
All right, and now that at least a couple members of the party have finally made it to an area where there is a map included, we're gonna go ahead and take our quick 5-10 minute intermission break. And we will return shortly. We'll return shortly. I swear I know how to talk. And
we'll find out if Torrent still has his beef.
Yeah. So basically now the adventure starts and the DM gets to have their fun. But anyway, yes, stay tuned. We have the intermission video coming up, and we'll be back shortly after that.
Bye, have a great time for 5 minutes.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Now it's showtime, folks. And you can be sure it's the best show in town. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Who's setting up shop? We got a cleric paladin who is also setting up shop. We're going to call our consortium Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. We don't sell hats.
Is we don't sell hats part of the name?
No, I just thought I'd clarify.
I like it better if it was part of the name. Yeah, me too.
Oh,
that would be very funny.
I mean, I'm the head of it, so like we could add that to the name.
Yeah, we will then. We're gonna have shirts made. I gotta get their portraits all put together, and we're gonna have merchandise.
Oh my god!
This is gonna be awesome.
Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. Parentheses. We don't sell hats.
I would buy one of those shirts.
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
They don't really apply to level 0 characters.
They don't? Okay. All right. So then I won't grab them. I thought that crit might be that extra one. Okay. So here's the regular damage. Say good night, Francis. Oh, that's Chip. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Chip.
Suck it, Chip.
Whoops. I thought
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private mountain.
But I only wanted it.
This mountain is reserved for patrons.
But
it's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar. Like soft drinks, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats.
But I am a patron.
Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
And you're kind of at a point where you can't really wedge your way in there anymore. You're like,
Here, boy.
Here, boy. Come. Here, boy. You can do it. Come on.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a cup of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white puffy material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
I'm terribly sorry. Bjorn, you explode, and in your place is a sweet roll.
Nice. I've always done it.
Hello there. Give the demonstration of my new invention, the goodies machine. The machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at a snack bar just waiting for you.
Private messenger. And do you know how to do that in Facebook? I mean, in Facebook, whatever. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
At least Facebook is still around.
Wow.
Hundreds of years into the future.
Hey, why mess with a good thing?
Go ahead
right?
and clip that one, guys. You can send that one to me later too. Thanks a lot.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
Brother, I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Ethan, there's better than gold in here, me lad. No, just look here, no.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Brass knuckles he's wearing, and the creature just.
How did the creature go?
One more time?
What? One more time?
No, that was it.
Like you crave that corn when it's freshly bobbed, you gotta beat it to the box with the butter on the top. Get with it, man. Start strolling down to the sweets that set you rolling, the best in town. Our candy's real gone, if I'm understood. To all you squares, that means the confection is positively delicious. Cork that stuff. Give me 5. Let me send you into this nutty jive. Go, man, go. It ain't very far. Shake it on down to this cool snack bar. Come on, Jill. Give us a treat. A friendly pepper-upper with a tasty beat.
Drink Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, 'cause it never lets you down.
Frosty, man. Frosty.
People, we might be able to take care of that. I
I'm
understand.
gonna sing the doom song now.
Oh God.
Doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, da doom, doom, da doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, doom. Doomy, 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 doom, doom, doom. The end.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown, couched in a soft bun, and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Happen. Let me see. Is there a deception check or a horse? Does a horse have a Ooh, it's going for the
Rolling deception for a horse.
yeah. Horse
I
has got
love it.
deception. So the horse goes up, and you see it. It's looking a brief second. It looks at the plant like maybe it's something even tastier, but then it sticks out its tongue and it pulls back, and then it backs up. It's got the sugar cube in its mouth, and its eyes go boing, as these eyes just go, and it starts woo, and it starts bucking, and and it just and he was looking at something in his hand, and he is standing up, and he grunts out, "Who the F are you? What are you doing here?"
Housekeeping?
Housekeeping?
I'm dead.
Your attention, please. All new Hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
She had red whelps, and skin was looking all grotesque and all that, and she let out a little bit of a mumble roar, leveled the gun at everybody in the room there, and that was where we cut last week. So that was where we'll pick up the action now, unless there are any questions or anything else that the group would like to add.
I have a question.
Please ask away.
What is a mumble roar?
Mumble roar.
Uh-huh.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go. It's showtime.
Yeah.
All right, we are back. And
unfortunately, no.
Unfortunately. Hey. Well,
oh my gosh, a map.
Oh no.
A map.
Been like a
rare
century since
sight
we've
in
gotten
these
one of
parts.
those.
Taking a hot minute to load, but at least it's a map.
What is this thing you call a map?
You wouldn't know, Board.
It's a map.
Anybody else is not loading?
Yeah, mine's a black screen.
Yeah. Okay.
Scroll down to the bottom left.
Oh, there we go. I was doing roll 20 things and I forgot the controls are not the same.
All right, so now time to put the party on combat tracker or the map finally. I know that Verm and Torrance were down there. I'm just gonna, for brevity's sake, say you all finally make your way down.
Yeah.
I don't want to get my feet wet.
Your feet are always kind of wet, Verm. You're a very sticky, gross.
It's up to your neck. You're short.
That's a good point.
I mean, I'm not that short. Let's be honest.
6 inches
here.
to the normal person is like, okay, whatever.
It's like
That's
up to like
ankle
it's
deep.
up to like my knees.
Verm is like he's waist deep in this stuff.
I'm like 4 foot tall.
Oh, okay, that helps.
Yeah. Okay, up ahead of you, you'll notice that this corridor extends out quite a decent about 70 feet or so, and makes a sharp turn to the north.
Stealthily pimp walk.
I'll follow Verm very closely.
I was gonna say roll it with disadvantage on there, so it'd be a straight roll.
Oh, my bad. Well,
because you are sloshing through water.
If we want to take the 13, that's fine too.
Doesn't matter.
I'm not even gonna stealth because I'm carrying a big glowing rock.
True.
Is anybody else gonna follow us?
Yep, and he's gonna go last. So waiting on those two.
Sorry.
I'll let you stay a little.
I'm in a heated conversation via text moment.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I'm trying.
A peek around the corner a little bit. You see a beholder.
Oh, Xanadar, funny seeing you here.
I've been expecting you. Stop, you violated the law.
Stop, you have violated the law.
Stop.
Up ahead, you'll see the pathway splits off in 3 different directions. And up ahead, in the center, where the 3 corridors converge, you see a rather mangy, bedraggled sphinx squats in the space where these 3 corridors converge.
No. I feel like this is... I think that's the beast.
Is there a bubble?
We're in water. That's really hot.
That's not awesome.
That's not cash money. Borg. Go up and hit that thing. Just no. So is it facing toward us or the other direction?
Toward you.
Oh. Does it seem like it's moving?
I mean, it's breathing and...
Oh.
but
it's alive.
It's not a statue.
I don't know what this is, says Verm. Band-Aid, have you ever seen like this?
My beef.
What has gotten into you today?
Who put something in your tea?
Yeah, the inmates are running the asylum, so why not join them?
You know, I agree with that.
If you can't beat them, join them.
Pretty much, yeah.
Excuse me, Ian. What is it, Verm?
Look.
No, I have never had the pleasure to meet the acquaintance of this one before.
Do you think you could convince it to let us pass?
No.
You do not want to pass?
Didn't the shepherd say that this guy had guardians and guards?
Yes, he did, but what are we going to do, Verm?
Walk away? Just... I don't know. Hello? I'll say to the...
Oh, well done. Well done.
Hello.
Now we're in trouble.
I mean, it saw me. It's looking at me.
Not in a tight hallway, man.
It's looking at me. It's not like it was facing the other direction.
Greetings.
What is your name? Wise one?
Your favorite color?
Is it shiny?
My name is irrelevant.
Hello, irrelevant. How are you?
Why are you down here?
I've been tasked to guard this passageway.
Oh, okay. Just walk away. Well, guard it from who?
Trespassers.
Who's your master?
Crazy old bad wizard.
Oh, snap.
Not necessarily my master. I have been cursed to this location.
You've been cursed? What if I told you we could remove that curse?
Highly unlikely.
Well, why do you say that?
Because I'm sure I know more than you.
I'm sure you do, wise one. What is the extent to your curse, may I ask?
I am doomed to guard this passageway.
Band-Aid. Yes.
Do you have remove curse prepared?
Yes.
Okay. I have a friend with me that is very blessed by the divine, one would say, or an old man would say that handles sheep. He may or may not have something that could try to remove that curse with his divine powers.
I will tell you only one more time. Simple spells will not remedy my affliction of being doomed to this location.
May we ask what it is you guard or protect?
You kind of see one of his large paws kind of gesture to each of the corridors, and he's like, I guard the passageway.
Do you know of such a thing called wave?
Like when the water, the ocean moves?
Or an item.
Perhaps whelm is another thing you guard.
Are you referring to items?
Indeed, yes.
I know nothing of these items you speak of.
Does the phrase forget life, forget light, and forget sound mean anything to you?
Sounds like a warning for White Plume Mountain. What you hear?
Another question, if you will. Do you know of the beast in the boiling bubble?
Oh, I do.
I'm not hearing anything. Is it me?
I didn't think.
I heard like a. I think his mic just cut out a little bit.
No.
Okay.
No, I know nothing. Beast of boiling.
May we pass, for we seek items from this mountain. We mean you no harm.
You may pass as long as you answer me this riddle.
We will try.
Round she is, yet flat as a board. Altar of the lupine lords. Jewel on black velvet, pearl in the sea. Unchanged, but ever changing eternally.
Can we get that one in chat? If you don't mind.
Nope.
That works. Sounds like the moon to me. A full moon.
Yeah, sounds like it. You're familiar with full moons, aren't you?
Yeah.
I think you're right. Anybody else?
Would come up with that one though. I don't know. It does fit moon, but I don't know. The round she is, yet flat as a board, makes sense for a moon.
The jewel on.
So does the lupine lord.
Yeah.
Jewel on black velvet, a black sky. Full black sky is a jewel in the sky.
Well, at night the sea.
And a pearl in the sea because it looks like a white pearl in the water, rippling water. It's got to be a full moon. I have no doubt about
An
it.
answer for you, sir. Is it a full moon?
Not quite. But is the moon. I will grant you passage now. And he kind of waves his other paw, and you see around, like behind him, leading to each passageway. You see, it kind of appears to be like a wall of sorts. It's kind of like rippling of colors as it seems like some type of magical barrier dissipates.
Well done, Yen. You're awesome.
What?
And before he was lying to us this whole time when we cross and he kills us.
Now we must decide left, right, or straight ahead.
Yes.
Well, I also noticed that it says... I don't know.
Let's split up, gang.
Yeah.
Do you know about any chain links that might be rattling? Wise one? Have you been hearing that down here?
I have heard nothing. What you ask.
The interesting looking token.
Well, there's 3 paths.
Yes.
There's
go through all of them.
There's 3 things mentioned in the note: life, light, and sound.
So I feel like Torrance kind of the Shaggy of the group and Verm's the Scooby, so they could split off one way. And Band-Aid's definitely Fred.
I thought it was Leo.
Does that make Borg Velma?
No, Baby Scoob.
Oh.
Or whatever the
Scrappy Doo.
Scrappy, that's what his name is.
He's
Scrappy.
his nephew. Okay.
No, that's Toby. That's Toby. Which way, gang? Which way smells like Scooby snacks?
Can we feel heat from coming from either one of the corridors?
You can definitely tell down here is very warm and humid. You don't discern like a temperature difference between the 3 different passages.
It makes no difference, friends, whether we go left, right, or center. We must traverse them all at some point.
Yeah. All right. Well, left.
That is a good choice.
Okay.
Don't mind me passing, wise one.
Sorry, I'm late to the party. I'm used to World 20 controls, and I'm fucking up my map every time I go to change it.
Such a noob.
I'm trying to remember some of the map controls now that I think about it.
It's rough. I keep trying to like scroll, and it
This
pushes me
bitch
to
is
the top of
looking
the screen
rough.
instead of scrolling out.
Yeah.
I'm going to make my stealth check again since I talked and broke it.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Ooh.
I am water.
You
All
mean
right.
I'm water.
Verm, about halfway down the corridor that leads to the northwest, you find a 10-foot long, 10-foot deep open pit that is filled with and hidden by water. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Will do. Not good. I will use my inspiration.
Am I able to help him, being right here next to him?
Not good either.
Oh shit!
My beat.
Dork.
You
Punchy pit activate.
You fall into the pit, taking 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Can I break my fall with my wings? Or is there not enough room to glide?
There's not enough room.
You've fallen right into my trap card.
How many did it take? Sorry. 5? Okay.
5. Take 5.
Okay. It took 5.
You took 5.
You okay, Verm?
My ankle!
Is your ankle really hurt, or can you get out?
I can get out. I get out.
Okay. You look no worse for
Do you need
wear.
an athletics
A little
check
bumped
or,
up.
or anything of the sorts?
I'm pretty sure you all can handle getting out of there. No problem.
I don't know.
10
With
foot
those
deep.
dex rolls, I might not be able to.
What kind of a jerk does it take to put a pit in the middle of a hallway like that?
I don't know.
Probably some old guy named Rumpelstiltskin.
Some
who
weird
likes to steal
lich.
children.
Right.
Was there anything down there when I fell? Was it just flat?
Just
Okay.
just water and stuff.
Oh no, it's
nothing,
locked the tokens.
nothing of value.
Am I
At
gonna
least
need to
you're-
make another stealth check since I technically broke it?
Yep. If you want to be
Okay.
stealthy.
Yep, we'll do. Nope. Like average. I'm just pretty much walking normally.
Squish, squish, squish.
It's like a slip and slide. They didn't want to change Loka.
Thank you.
All right. So here I'm just gonna tokens. So you all continue heading down the northwest passage.
Yes.
Okie dokie.
Don't worry, the ranger will lead the party, guys.
We have one of those.
Yeah, we do.
Rangers are good at scouting.
Well, there you go.
All right. You all have reached an area where I have to now change the map.
And my rock.
I almost
When
made a
does the
big
rock stop
mistake.
glowing?
I subtracted 5 from my max HP, not my wounded.
Ooh, yeah, that you don't want to do
I fixed
that.
it. We're good. I fixed it.
They'll start looking like Yinia.
Bitch.
You son of a bitch!
I will force feed you blood while you sleep.
What are you gonna do?
Oh
turn into
my
dust on
god.
me?
You're gonna doom the party at that rate.
Give the monk lycanthropy and the fighter.
Excuse me, I was a were-jaguar once already. It didn't really.
Yeah, and you about killed us.
Well,
I almost did too.
You want me to do that again? Keep the blood away from me.
What happened? Oh,
I was so confused. I was like, no.
we just got to the new map. No.
Welcome back to Theater of the Mind.
Damn it, Bobby.
Great. Is that how that came out?
Hey, Mr. +2 Great Axe. Maybe you should go forward.
Hey, Glass Cannon, how about you going?
Oh.
To be fair, none of us are really glass cannons. Surprisingly.
This is true. Okay. The corridor kind of makes a bend around the corner where you all are at.
Blishy splash.
Fireball.
Please no. Actually, do I have the thing yet?
No. I think it's 7.
Yeah.
Do I have the thing yet? He said.
I was about to say maybe.
I got what you were putting down.
Maybe I'd be okay.
All right. Here you see a series of copper-colored metal plates line the walls of the path before you.
That looks
They're
dangerous.
gongs. No, just
Oh, really?
no.
Think so?
No.
I was about to say, I know.
You said they're made out of copper?
Yes. Copper-colored.
Oh, okay. And they're on the wall, right? Not in the water?
Yes. They're on the wall.
Hmm. You could try to hit one with a rock or something to see what it does.
Make a lot of noise.
Well, obviously.
Do you sell the light rock?
I do. I'm gonna hang on to it though.
Okay. It's a special rock.
It's my eyesight right now. I think that makes me Velma now. If I drop the rock,
Yeah.
I can't find my rock.
Yoink, Scoobs.
Well,
Orga go first.
that okay.
All right.
I just salute him as he goes.
Okay.
There goes my hero.
He's doing it.
He's riding the waves. She's shredding the gnar.
Master Woodchip would be proud.
All right. Borg, I
What I
know
was waiting
you're
for.
not wearing any armor, but you do have metal weapons and items, correct? Yes, you do.
Yeah, I assume so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Your great axe is starting to become uncomfortably warm.
Uh-oh.
Run.
damage dealing warm or just warm?
Uncomfortably warm.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Jesse!
Damage deal. Borg will start to move a little quicker than he did.
Ricky!
All right, you get you get to about here, and your great axe is too hot to be able to continue holding without taking damage. Remedies, thank you for the cheer bits.
Is there any light reflecting off the copper?
Not really, no.
Borg's gonna keep a hold of his great axe and take the damage. For now.
Okie dokie.
I'll be right back.
Okay. You take. Oh, there we go. 7 points of fire damage.
And he'll move even further. Move up some more.
All right. Are you still continuing to hold your great axe this whole time?
Yes.
All right. You get to here, and you take 11 points of fire damage.
Okay. Let's see how this goes. Yes, I continue to hold on to my great axe.
Cool. All right. So
Flame on.
Then you continue holding on to it. And this time you take 23 points of fire damage.
Oh no.
Are we still standing in a foot of water?
Yes.
Borg, put your axe in the water.
Then it'll be boiling.
Borg will listen to Band-Aid and put his axe in the water.
You're still holding on to it though, aren't you?
He'll drop it.
You drop the axe in the water.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you drop the axe in the water. What do you do?
He'll pick it back up. Try to. When he reaches down into the water, does it feel warm still?
Oh yeah. It is still like unbearably hot.
Is our bag of holding mostly empty, Band-Aid?
Why don't we just tie a rope to it?
It could
Just
burn the
drag
rope.
it.
Yeah, it's pretty
The
much.
handle that's not on, that has no metal?
All my stuff's metal, homie.
I think we all have a good chunk of metal.
I
My
do.
armor,
Money.
all 6 of my weapons. Like
All my
I
6
need.
electrum pieces.
I believe that the copper on either side of the wall is emanating, radiating something that is causing metal objects to increasingly get hot.
So we throw it in the bag of holding. Wait till we're on the other side.
But what if it burns stuff in the bag of holding?
Rather that than us.
I mean, technically, if we're speaking, a bag of holding is like another like plane, right?
Mm-hmm.
Technically, it's a extra dimensional space.
But if you actually look at the picture of a bag of holding, it has metal components to it. It's not just like a draw sack.
Yeah.
I wonder if we destroy the copper plates on the wall, it will
Are they just like...
I'm for that plan.
Like glass plates?
Copper.
Well, yeah, but like thin...
Well, they look like copper. We don't...
Can they be just like easily destroyed?
Yeah, I'll yell out to Borg to try to rip one of those things off the wall where he's at.
Borg, you will notice that the plates are 6 feet high and 6 feet wide.
Oh.
Nothing for the linebacker.
Hasn't stopped him before. He'll wedge on. He'll wedge on to the side that's that he's closest to and grab a hold of it and attempt to rip it off.
Strength, please.
Do the plates fully go into the water too?
I am not having a good night.
They're about. It looks like the bottom of the plate is about even with the top of the water on the floor.
What if we go under them? What if we swim in the water?
The water
1
is
foot high
like
water.
A foot high. Yeah. Or you don't even make this plate budge.
I'll walk up to the one by me and I'll try to shove it off the wall since I'm the strong one here.
Can you reach it,
Go
Mr.
for it.
2 foot nothing?
Nope.
Same, Verm. You reach out to try and do this, and you can't even get this massive copper plate to budge either.
Torrent, get the crowbar.
I'll.
Hold on. What are?
Yeah.
Can we try just like hitting it and see if it shatters?
I don't have anything that will shatter it, so.
Well, copper isn't really known to do that, but it's.
But it could
But
be like
we don't know if it's copper. It just looks like copper.
Yeah, it could be like a brittle or fake.
Fair point.
I mean, you can certainly try.
Bandit, don't you have a warhammer?
I do, yes.
Louisville Slugger, that hoe.
Whoa. Well, no. Take him to both headlights.
Slash his name in all 4 tires.
He's gonna think next time before he cheats on Band-Aid.
That's a roll.
That's
wait a minute, that was my
crossbow, but
sorry.
that's fine. You strike this copper plate Band-Aid. Did you do the one by Verm? Or
step out of the way.
Yeah, right in front of
the
Verm.
side.
Yeah.
okay, the one in front of Verm. Okay,
That works too.
You swing it, and you strike this thing dead center, and it just lets out a mighty ring, you know, like metal on metal type sound. Doesn't seem like it did any real damage to the plate. However, you do notice that your warhammer is becoming uncomfortably warm.
Well, now that we've rung the doorbell,
Did Borg's weapon touch the plates as he was running down?
Nope.
How high is the roof?
Not that high.
Not high to just
Get over.
climb over it.
Wait. You said the plates were 6 feet high?
Yes, 6 feet high and 6 feet wide.
Like 6 feet off the ground, or from the ground up they're 6 feet tall?
The plate itself is 6 foot by 6 foot.
Oh, okay, so we can't like crawl under them by any means.
That's what I thought. That's what I was saying earlier.
If
Well,
Band-Aid holds his war axe or battle axe, whatever he holds,
Warhammer
over his head, does it seem to cool down?
Yes.
As I suspected, these copper plates are emanating something that is causing metal to ignite almost. Borg, grab your...
To answer your question, Alex, the corridor is about 10 foot high.
Hey, 6 foot, 10 foot. That's 4 foot. I'm 4 foot.
Borg, raise your battle axe over your head.
Well, I'm fucked.
Tell me about it.
I have metal armor and weapons.
See, well,
did Borg hear what I said?
Everybody kept talking, so I couldn't respond.
Oh, okay. All right.
When I bend down, when Borg bends down to grab his great axe, is it still warm to? I'm assuming it's gonna still be warm to the touch.
Oh yeah. That thing. You let that thing get hot enough to where it did like 40 points of fire damage to you. That thing is hot.
How much further is this hallway in front of me?
You can see about right there.
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to.
Kind of leads into another room.
Borg would like to try something.
Go for it.
He's gonna take his rope out.
Okay.
And being a soldier before this, he knows a few types of knots. He would like to take one end of the rope, knot it, or make it into a loop, knot it, and would like to get it under the handle, then move the rope up to where the blades are. And he's going to attempt to walk the last 15 feet and drag the axe out with him.
All right, you do all that, and as soon as you go to take a step, you realize the rope seems fairly lighter than what it should be. You turn and look, and it has burned through the rope.
Good thing Yen got chains. No.
My fuzzy hand.
Your fuzzy manacles.
My pink fluffy leopard print.
Just keep them in your backpack.
Well, the good thing is the only thing metal I really have on me is my arrows.
Mm-hmm. All right, so what do you do, Borg?
Borg's gonna chance it. He is going to reach down, grab the axe, and in one swift motion, toss it the 15 feet.
You're gonna toss it?
Well, he's hoping not to take as much damage.
That's what I'm saying. You're throwing the great axe ahead of you?
Correct.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an athletics roll so I can determine how far you throw it.
Borg first.
You go to throw it, and it's still so hot that for some reason, you release before you should, and it lands 10 feet in front of where your token is, still in the in the area between the two plates.
So close.
So, like, right in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Bandit, you're gonna you need to make a couple trips for us. You shouldn't have been born tall.
I think maybe Torrent could fix his bag on the end of his spear and hold it up above. Should keep all the metal above the plates. Does that sound cool to you, DM?
You can certainly try.
I misread Band-Aid when you held your Warhammer up above your head. I misspoke and was wrong. It did not negate the effect of the plates.
Okay.
That just ruined my whole plan.
And I'm assuming, out of character, I'm assuming the heat metal is going to do the same thing to his armor.
Probably.
Are you in light armor, Band-Aid 8? Not sure.
I'm in plate. I've got a plate breastplate.
Oh yeah, that's gonna get warm.
I'm not in metal or armor, so I'm good.
Band-Aid's a life cleric and a microwave. This deal just keeps getting better.
What if
Borg, look for a button?
Yes, let us look here as well in this corner, up and down
Yeah.
the hallway.
Hey, Torrent, bring that crowbar over here.
What about?
All right, Ben and I will look for a button. You guys work on peeling those things off.
Your crowbar might get a little hot though.
Oh.
Well, we've got
DM.
water and time.
Yep.
Borg will step up to his great axe and attempt to coordinate picking it up and just stepping the last 5 feet out of the area.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
You said it. This is gonna.
Today is a good day to die.
You take another 20 points of fire damage as you take your
Sheesh.
last steps out of the corridor.
Sheesh.
Oh my goodness.
That was legitness.
That was not.
It was
And
not cash money.
as you do so, Borg, behind you, a couple plates back, you hear some type of just unearthly squealing as
Oh God.
Here is the first one.
as where did it go? 8 ghouls make their way out of the room to the side.
And let me guess, they're not wearing anything with metal on it, huh?
They're not wearing any metal.
Is are coins counted as metal in this?
Yep.
By technicality?
They
Okay.
sure are.
Cloths run.
All right, everybody, please roll me initiative.
Oh my God! Thank God. Oh wait, it didn't. Oh, it didn't have the alert thing on. That would be a 25. In all actuality, need to. That was my bad.
Oh no!
Totally forgot about that. Be a good idea if I remember my own feats.
Uh-huh.
23 is about the best I've ever rolled. That works too, Jeff.
Bitch is looking rough.
You can say that.
I mean, you're the one that kept the hold of your great axe when it was hurting you. I had nothing to do with that. All right. So, Verm, you are first.
Oh boy. Ghoul 2. I will, just in case, bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Okey-dokey. All right.
And I will shoot again. Hitting. And now, Colossus Slayer works.
You take out that one.
I will step here and I will say ghouls down the, or I don't even know if they're ghouls. I'll just say zombies looking things down the hall, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Yin.
Can't really run down the hall because I don't feel like getting yucked up by metal bullshit.
Bullshit. Yeah.
We're gonna try this. I'm going to step forward, pull out the wand of magic missile, and do 1, 2, 3, 4. How many is that going to be? +5 out of 3, so that gives me 8. Yep. Each of these guys will take 2d4 as 2 missiles impacts each of them. +1. So technically 7.
Okie dokie.
For the ghoul, 4, 8, 1, and 5. And then I step back. 5, 10. Where's it at? 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6. And that's my turn.
Okay, so how many charges did you use?
6.
You 6
out of 7. Yep.
And you
not using that for a little bit.
Not for a couple days. But that gave me 8 missiles, and I hit each of them twice.
Beauty of magic missile.
Okay, so which ones did you hit again?
4, 8, 1, and 5 all took 7 damage.
1, 4, 8, and 5?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okie dokie. All right. So let's see. Number 4. 4 is going to try and make his way down here. What is there? 30. Yep, that'll be it. Numero uno is same 5. 30, Okay. Number 3's got a board right in front of him. Is going to slash at you with some claws. That's a miss. He is going to attempt to bite you. Miss. 19. What the hell is your AC now?
Hang in there, buddy.
That should hit because it's 19.
Don't you have a ring?
Yeah,
Very
that
cool.
made it 19.
Oh.
On the main page.
Oh, I see what the problem is. You've got it plugged into miscellaneous category on your armor calculation.
You coded it, sir.
I didn't touch your armor on your front of your page, because your cloak of protection. Okay, so that's what. There you go. Now it'll hit.
Wait.
Cool. So effectively, your AC is still 19 with the cloak, but if you have it as 19 on the front of your page, and then you have the effect going in on the combat tracker, it'll treat your AC as 20 instead of 19. Okay, so that was the bite, right? Yeah.
Goes down.
It hit.
Borg down. Band-Aid, it's your turn.
Okay. Wow, that kind of changes what I was gonna do.
Don't it though?
Yeah. Well, my map is still screwed up. I can't see anything but the tokens on the map. I can't even see the baddies on the map.
That's
But anyway,
I shared it again, so I don't.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and it didn't help. And I reset Fantasy Grounds, and it didn't help. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay.
I am going to step behind Verm, pull out a little wand out of his belt, and it is a wand of lightning bolts. I'm going to hold it over Verm and in front of him, so I'm reaching over him, so he will not be in the line of fire at all.
Okay.
And anything on the right-hand side of the wall, so I don't know, I can't see what numbers those are, unfortunately.
The
4,
right side,
5, and 7.
Yeah, 4, 5, and 7.
Let me tag those guys.
Hold on. Let me see something here. Yum, 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 yum.
It says it's 5 feet wide. What I was going to do is run it right down the middle of the corridor and hit everybody. But if I hit Borg, that would not be good.
No.
Like, unless you angle it to go down literally the edge of the wall the entire way.
Yeah, that's what I plan on doing.
It's still going to hit Borg
Yeah, that's
square.
what I want to do.
So.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, wand of magic or lightning bolts, and there's damage. Ooh, they all. That's crazy.
But it's half damage. So good.
Yeah, I mean,
lightning bolt is a beautiful spell.
They take half damage, which is okay, I guess.
They did. You
Kills
took
2 of them.
Yeah, you took 2 of them out.
Yeah, And that will be my turn.
Okay.
Torin is going to take out his short bow and begin loosing arrows at Ghoul 1 since he's closing quick.
Okay.
Let's hit it. Do.
Uh-oh.
Go. Well, there's
Get those out of the way.
There's Borg.
Yeah, but he's like
That's really far.
yeah, that's like 80 feet
That's out
away.
of the range.
Jeez, can you imagine how much of an off-ball that would
It is,
be?
in fact, out of range. If I wanted to hit Borg, I'd have to reroll it at disadvantage or something.
It would
He
be
disadvantage anyways because he's prone.
Yeah, hold
So
on.
it just-
Because hold
yeah.
on. Because I did it to Verm. Go ahead and roll to see if you shoot yourself in the foot.
Okay. Just roll on me.
Yep.
All right. No.
You could just
Lucky.
deflect it.
That's true. I'll just catch the arrow that hits me.
You gotta
and then
have a
throw
free
at the
hand.
ghoul.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Well, I'm not holding an arrow with the opposite hand, am I?
You're holding a short bow.
Yeah.
Nice try.
Oh well, let's try again.
Okay. Try again.
Yeah!
Jesus.
Slightly better than the first time.
A 1 and a 2.
Let's see if I can do anything with my key magic.
Oh no, you suck again.
You suck again.
Learned that from the grandfather tree.
Wood chip taught me that. I'll spend a key point for patient defense and take dodge as a bonus action.
Okay.
Which would take my turn. That'd be it.
Alrighty. Ghoul number 6. Oh, how intelligent are these things? Oh, not very.
Luckily, they're ghouls.
Yeah, luckily they're ghouls. However, ghouls do
like bodies,
like eating flesh. So, I'm going to roll. Actually, Borg, I will let the dice gods be on at your call here. Roll me a d20.
Should we call it beforehand so we know which one's which?
You already know that it's not my favorite.
Oh my god.
Well, it just got a -1 on an intelligence check to whether it would go after you or the dangers of the party.
My beef.
Yup, your beef is about to hurt.
Well, apparently it sucks at its job. Oh, shit.
Ow.
Thank.
I mean,
Or
at least a crit. I mean, the crit still does the same thing as a normal hit.
That's true. I don't need to roll damage. Just go ahead and click off 2 death saves. Please. And God, script errors. And that'll be its turn as it starts slashing and trying to gnaw at you.
This is it.
Go ahead, make the roll.
It's good.
That's a success. Go ahead, roll me a d20. 10 total. Okay, so this one 7. This one got damage, so it's going to move. Up here with this one. Goal number 8 is roll me another d20 board. All right, that's its turn. Verm.
I will do Gabo things. We'll shoot number 7. Does number 7 look hurt, out of curiosity, as I go around the corner?
It's undead. It's kind of hard to tell.
Okay. Well, since I wouldn't know, I'll put
He does.
Hunter's
He
Mark
does
on it.
kind of look a little singed, like he got hit with a lightning bolt or something.
I'll still put Hunter's Mark on him. I'm pretty sure he's gonna die from this, but we'll see here in a second.
You are right.
Yeah. And then I will shoot Ghoul 1. Well, I can't, because I already used my bonus action to move Hunter's Mark. That was almost 20.
Mm-hmm.
Not the greatest damage. Oh. And I will go here, and that's the end of my turn.
All right.
I'll look toward the rest of the party. I'll say 2 are up here and 2 are down the hall. That's it.
I'll move up to here. Pull out the longbow. Target ghoul number 6. Oh shoot, I still have the other ones targeted. Let me untarget them. There we go. Loose 1 arrow. And the damage.
Le damage.
Loose a 2nd arrow. And le damage.
La damage.
God dang, it's still alive? Or no?
What, number 6?
Did it die?
Yeah, you're hitting 6 all the way down the hall. That's my board.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
It's dead.
Yeah.
Okay, it just didn't show that it died in the kill feed. That's really weird. Kill feed. The chat.
Yeah.
You
I'm
can
so
tell what
confused.
game
I was
I've
like,
been playing.
who are you shooting at?
And then I'm gonna action surge, and we're gonna do it again on number 3.
Okay.
La damage. And 1 more. La damage. Well, that sucks. I'm backing up.
You tried. It was a valiant effort.
And that is my turn.
All right, ghoul number 1.
Use action surge.
It's just gonna go for the first person it sees because it's a hungry undead, and that's gonna be Torrent. Swipe at you.
Not Torrent's beef. No.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna miss anyway. So. And a bite. Ghoul number 3. Oh crap.
Yes, I'll roll a d20.
This one is already beside you.
I mean, that's pretty bad, too.
It's really bad. because
it's a 3 in total.
Ghouls are going to do what ghouls do, and that's eat on downed bodies. I'm going to try anyway. Slash at you with his claws. Oh god.
F's in the chat.
F's in the chat. Or, I'm sorry, the ghoul reaches down and starts ripping you apart, starts yanking out your insides and starts trying to feast on them.
Does the
Band-Aid.
metal in my arrows do anything?
Not really.
Okay, I am going to grab a hold of the holy symbol. And call out to the grandfather tree. And that's 2, 3, 1. And I'm going to destroy undead. There is no turn or destroy undead, but I'm high enough level. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So the one by Borg is the only one that gets destroyed.
There's a range.
Oh.
No, was there? Oh, yeah, 30 feet.
30 feet? What? Okay.
Yeah, so ghoul number 3 doesn't take any.
Done nothing.
I mean, go ahead and do. Well, the other ones are. Hold on. What is your deal? Because I know that what's the word? It escalates as you level.
Oh, the DC.
Well, the CR that he can destroy.
Oh, yeah. I think it's like half his level.
It's a CR of 1/2 or lower. Right now.
Okay.
However, that they're not 1/2. But I'll tell you what, Band-Aid. Go ahead and roll me. Go ahead and roll me 2d8. Okay, so goal number 8 will take 3. Goal number 1 will take 3. Look too happy. And goal number 3 will take the full 7. Goal number 3 shatters. Oh wait, no, goal number 3 is unaffected. Never mind. Out of range. Okay.
I'm gonna try to give Ghoul 1 a headbutt.
Give him some pop monk shit.
Aye aye. Hey, new dice color coming in clutch. Finish him off with a nasty headbutt. And I will shoot an arrow at Ghoul 8.
The best part is he doesn't feel the headbutt because of how drunk he is.
Wow, that... Okay, cool. I'll take that. We take these. And, oh, boy. I will spend another key point. And this time, we're going to just patient defense again. That is it.
Okay. I did that. Okay.
Thank you.
Let me know if it works.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, we're about to that point anyway.
We'll figure it out soon.
Let's see. This one is going to come up here because he's not very smart, and he's going to try to attack the person that just tried to destroy him. Missing horribly. Then he tries to bite you. I hit you with a bite. For a whopping 7 points of damage. And that will be the top of the order, and that is where we're going to hold until next week. So, I want to thank everybody for sticking around watching. I did see that a certain Lord Gosumba is there in the chat. I'm sure he recognizes... in the darkness. I'm sure he recognizes this module. It is it's definitely an oldie and a goodie. That's for sure. As far as programming, tomorrow night we have here on the Twitch channel the Tomb of Annihilation game with DM Mandy that starts at 8 Central. And then Saturday we have Rise Against the Slave Lords. It's our all-female cast with Duff as the DM, set in Greyhawk for the most part. That starts at 9, I believe, 9 Central.
Pretty late, yeah.
Yeah, it's a later game, later start. Nothing going on Sunday as of now. Monday, Sam, are you all back on for Monday?
Yeah, we'll be good Monday.
Okay. Monday.
I should be awake by then.
All right. Monday over on our Twitch, or on our Twitch, our YouTube channel will be Dragon of Icespire Peak with the guy over there in the corner that's playing Yinia is the DM for that one. And that starts at what, 6:30 Central? Or 7:30 Central?
No, it's 7.
Okay, 7 Central. All right. And then Tuesdays back here on the Twitch channel with Duff as DM for Waterdeep Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Wednesdays are gonna be open for a couple of weeks because the vampire game ended last night. They're the story. It was a limited run deal anyway, but a continuation of a show will be coming back on May 12th. That's all I'll say.
An old fan favorite.
An old fan favorite. Will be returning Wednesdays. And then Thursdays, you already know, here for Yawning Portal shenanigans. We also have a limited run show that is exclusively on our YouTube channel. That is Savage Worlds East Texas University with DM Eric B. It is pre-recorded. It is not live streamed, but it is pre-recorded and cut up into certain parts and edited and all that jazz and uploaded to YouTube. So definitely check that out. That being said, I really don't have anything else to add right now. You guys got anything?
My beef.
My beef.
Yeah.
You're awesome.
You're all awesome.
It was fun.
Yeah. It's good getting back into the swing of Yawning Portal things.
Yeah, get back into the shenanigans.
The shenanigans and the dungeon crawlies and
or
crazy
dying
shit.
And
yeah.
Oh, God. Happens, and especially this module. This module's not good on players.
No.
It's supposed to kill them.
It's not. Yeah, it's notorious. been killing parties since 1979. So that being said, thanks everybody for watching. Players, thanks for playing, and we will see you all again next week. Gonna stretch real quick as I switch over to the outro video.
Everybody.
Bye.
Good
Be
night,
safe,
everyone.
everyone.
Good night, everybody.